tahimik nating mundo, di natin inakalang magkaganito.
Bigla na lang nagkagulo nang ang bulkan ay mag-alboroto. Ang tadhana tila nananadya, bigla ang pagdating nitong pandemya.
Maraming bagay ang nagbago,
Matutuloy pa kaya ang Pasko? Huwag kang mangamba, lahat ay kakayanin basta't nagkakaisa. Ibayan ang loob at sa Diyos ay magdasal. Pagdurusa natin, di na magtatagal. Tayo'y aahon, tayo'y babangon. Pandemya lang ito, Pilipino yata tayo. Tuloy ang Pasko, padayo. Sa pagsubok, tayo'y di bibigay. Sa umagang kay ganda, tayo'y maghihintay.
tamaan man tayo ng bagyo, kapit-bisig lang kaya natin to.
Kaya pangako ko sa'yo, lahat ay kakayanin basta't magtulong tayo. Ibayan ang loob at sa Diyos ay magdasal. Pagdurusa natin, di na magtatagal. Tayo'y aahon, tayo'y babangon. Pandemya lang ito, Pilipino yata tayo. Tuloy ang Pasko. Tayo'y aahon, tayo'y babangon. Pandemya lang ito, Pilipino yata tayo. Tuloy ang Pasko.
Bilang mga guro, tayo ay instrumento ng Diyos para magbigay inspirasyon, saya at pag-asa sa mga bata. Nakadaupang palad namin yung mga bata na kung saan bata pa lang ay talagang katuwang na ng kanyang mga magulang sa paghahanap buhay.
Nakatabi ko tong isang bata na to. Siya ay grade 3, 16 years old.
Simple lang ang gusto niya na makasama niya ang kanyang pamilya na sama-sama kumakain ngayong Pasko.
Edukasyon namin diniti.
Bakit ka nakapag-desisyon na magtrabaho agad sa mura mong edad?
Para po may pambili ng bigas.
Sa mata ng mga pa.
Pero bakit kailangan mong kumita ng pera?
Pag wala po kumakain, may pong maiabot sa pamilya.
matamis na
Si Delay ay isang 15 taong gulang na may developmental delay na kahit pinagkakatuwaan sa kanyang kapansanan ay masigasig pa rin sa kanyang pag-aaral. Delay, anong ginagawa mo kapag yung mga kaklase mo tinutokso ka o inaaway ka?
pagmamahal
Umiiyak.
So, pag buhay dumadating na bahay, umiiyak siya, tapos mabuta siya ng kwarto.
siya ang
Bakit
panangin.
sa palagay mo ay kailangan mo pa rin mag-aral, ngayon naman ay nakakapagtrabaho ka?
Kasi po yung kita po dito sa isla, kakaunti po, hindi po sapat para makaahon kami sa hirap. Kapag po siguro nakapagtapos po ako at makahanap po ng magandang trabaho, may aahon ko po sa hirap ang aking pamilya.
Tanaw, tuturuan ka, kakalingain ka.
Ngayong Pasko, anong gusto mong matanggap na regalo?
Kami ang DepEd TV sa gitna man
Dito sa edukasyong pagpapalakas, ating katawan ay pangalagaan. Tayo'y tumayo lahat ng sabay-sabay, itaas ang kamay at iwagayway. Eo, eo, ay, ay, ay. 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 Fun adventures of Sir G and Robo Babe, siguradong ikaw ay mapapabilib. Fun adventures of Sir G and Robo Babe, masaya, masigla at nakakatuwa. Let's flip it on, 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 let's flip it on.
Our dear learners who are currently watching, we will be having our tutorial session regarding English 3. Ayan po. Sabi nila mag-English daw ako straight. Sabi ko, kaya ko naman mag-English ng straight. So to all of our learners who are currently watching, please make sure that you have with you your paper and pen and your self-learning module. Please take note that this is a tutorial session and we will try our best to impart to you the lessons, the skills that you need to learn regarding the topic. As I've mentioned the previous days, when we have our tutorial, if it is necessary for me to speak in Filipino, I really need to do that so that I can give emphasis on certain topics that we need to discuss regarding this matter. So to all of the parents who are currently watching, please watch carefully so you know how to share these things to your child afterwards. So you'll have this influence and capability to impart the skills necessarily for them to learn these skills easily. Ayan. Huwag po kayong matatakot dahil gagabayan po namin kayo. Okay? So, we will now be having our week 3 lesson in English 3, and the topic is all about the initial and final consonant blends. Napakadali lang po nito. It's very easy. Ang kinakailangan lamang po dito ay wide po ang vocabulary ng ating mga anak at magiging gabay po ay yung mismong pictures or drawings na makikita po sa isang module or sa isang babasahin. To easily understand that o para mas mabilis po ninyong maunawaan, mga bata, makinig ng mabuti. Sisimulan na natin ang ating pag-aaral. Narito si Tutor Mark and I'll be sharing now my screen to all of you. Okay, so for today, we are going to study and review all about the initial and final consonant blends. Mga bata, pag sinabi nating consonant blends, ito yung mga letrang katinig sa ating alpabeto. But we are talking here not the Filipino alphabet, but we are talking about the English alphabet. Therefore, we only have 21 consonant letters. I repeat, we have 21 consonant letters. Let's begin by reading the following words. Repeat after me. Our guide will be the pictures. Frog, frog, frog. As you could see, the spelling of the word frog is F-R-O-G. The first two letters are highlighted in red, meaning those two letters are consonant letters. F and R are consonant letters. Let's move on to the next one. Flag, flag, flag. The spelling of the word flag is F-L-A-G. F-L-A-G. The first two letters, F and L, are both consonants. F and L are both consonants. It's highlighted in red. Now we move on. Clap, clap, clap. The spelling of the word clap is C-L-A-P. C-L-A-P. The first two letters, C and L, are both consonants. C and L are consonants. Let's move on. Drum, drum, drum. The spelling of the word drum is D-R-U-M. D-R-U-M. The first two letters, D and R, are both consonant letters. D and R are consonant letters. Let's move on. Hand, hand, hand. The spelling of the word hand is H-A-N-D. H-A-N-D. The last two letters of the word hand is N and D. These two letters are consonants. N and D are consonants. Let's move on to the next. Tent, tent, tent. The spelling of the word tent is T-E-N-T. T-E-N-T. The last two letters, N and T, are consonants. N and T are consonants. Let's move on. Lamp, lamp, lamp. The spelling of the word lamp is L-A-M-P. L-A-M-P. The last two letters are M and P. M and P are both consonants. M and P are consonants. Let's move on. The last word, salt, salt, salt. The spelling of the word salt is S-A-L-T. S-A-L-T. The last two letters of the word salt is L and T. L and T are both consonants. Now, based on the words that you have seen earlier, starting from frog, flag, clap, drum, these words starts with the first two consonant letters, while for hand, tent, lamp, and salt, these words end with two consonant letters. These are what we call as consonant blends. My dear learners, please repeat after me. Consonant blends. Again, consonant blends. When we talk about consonant blends, these are consonant letter clusters, meaning both of them are consecutively in a certain word. Pwede silang nasa unahan at pwede silang nasa hulihan. Again, when we talk about consonant blends, mga bata, yan ay mga consonant letters na magkatabi. Pwede silang dalawang letra o pwedeng tatlong letra. Remember, the consonant blends are made up of either 2 or 3 consonants blended together in a sound. Lastly, we have an initial consonant blend, meaning nasa unahan ito nakikita, at ang final consonant blend na nakikita sa hulihan. Maraming bata ang kumakamot ng ulo. Hindi ko po maintindihan. Ito po, mas maiintindihan ninyong mabuti kung ano ang consonant blend kapag nakita na ninyo ang sumusunod na salita. Please, repeat after me. We are going to focus first with the initial consonant blends. Read after me. Play. Play. Clam. Clam. Draw. Draw. Swim. Swim. Plan. Plan. Glad. Glad. Pray. Pray. Trap. Trap. Clay. Clay. Trip. Trip. Spray. Spray. Screw. Screw. My dear learners, observe the underlined letters. PL, CL, PR, SW, PL, GL, PR, TR, CL, TR, SPR, SCR. All of it is actually at the beginning of each word. Nasa simula sila ng bawat salita. Kapag nakita natin ang katinig o ang consonant letters na magkatabi sa unahan ng salita, yan man ay 2 letters, 2 consonant letters, or 3 consonant letters, we call that as the initial consonant blends. Maliwanag ba mga bata? Tandaan, ang initial consonant blends ay mga salita na gumagamit ng 2 consonant letters na nakikita sa unahan ng salita. Gaya ng nakikita ninyo. Madali lang ba mga bata? Magaling. Now, we move on to the next one. If we have the initial consonant blends, we have the final consonant blends. This time, we will be seeing consonant letters at the end of each word. Magkatabi sila sa dulo o sa huling bahagi ng isang salita. Everybody, repeat after me. Pink. Pink. Sink. Sink. Park. Park. Bend. Bend. Sand. Sand. Tank. Tank. Bird. Bird. Mark. Mark. Raft. Raft. Past. Past. Camp. Camp. Milk. Milk. Observe the underlined letters. My dear kids, look at this one. Ang mga nakaguhit ay mga nasa dulo ng salita. If the underlined letters or the consonant letters identified na nasa dulo at magkatabi, yan ang tinatawag nating final consonant blends. Just like NK for pink, NK for sink, RK for park, and D for bend, ND for sand, NK for tank, RD for bird, RK for mark, FT for raft, ST for past, and MP for camp. Likewise, we have still milk, LK for milk. Gaya ng inyong nakikita, mayroon tayong dalawang klase ng consonant blends. Do not forget it, my dear learners. We have the initial consonant blends and the final consonant blends. Now, let's try answering your self-learning module on page 13. Sa page 13 po, makikita ninyo ang mga salita na kinakailangan nating tukuyin kung ano ang kanilang consonant blends. It's either an initial blend or a final blend or final consonant blend. Ulitin ko, it's either an initial consonant blend or what we call as the final consonant blend. Listen carefully. Spoon. Spoon. What do you think is the correct answer? Spoon. Is it SP, ST, or SL? If your answer is SP, then you are correct. Please note it in your answer sheet. Note it down or write it down in your notebook. Please do it. Number 1, the correct answer is SP. Let's move on. Number 2, what is the initial consonant blend for this image? Star, star, star. Is it FR, ST, or TR? If your answer is ST, then you are correct. Remember, star, letter S and T, star. Let's move on. Please make sure that you write it out in your notebook. Number 3, the word or the image is tree. Tree. What do you think is the initial consonant blend for the word tree? Is it BL, TR, or PR? Remember, when you produce the sound, you can easily determine which one is the correct answer. This image is a tree. Is it BL, TR, or PR? If your answer is TR, then you are correct. My dear learners, when we go back to this one, all of these words starting from the first up to the third one are initial consonant blends. Spoon, which is at the beginning. Star, which is also at the beginning. Tree, which is also at the beginning. Remember, the initial consonant blends are the letters which are actually found initially. Doon po nakikita sa unang 2 letra o unang 3 letra ng isang salita. Mga bata, lumipat tayo sa pang-4. Let's move on. The image is a belt. 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 What do you think is the final consonant blend? Is it NK, LT, or FT? Listen attentively. Belt. Belt. If your answer is LT, then you are correct. Belt. Sabi ko nga kanina, makakatulong kapag alamin nyo ang tunog ng isang salita so you can easily identify it. Let's move on to the next image. Mask. 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 What do you think is the correct answer? Is it SK, NT, or LT? Mask. If your answer is SK, then you are correct. Mask. Mask. Last one. Identify the final consonant blend of this image. Gift, gift, gift. Is it ND, NT, or FT? Again, listen to me attentively. Gift, gift. If your answer is FT, then you are correct. My dear learners, if we will go back, our items from the fourth up to the sixth one are actually images that is actually showing us about the final consonant blend. Nag-e-end sila lahat doon sa consonant blend natin na tinutukoy. Like belt, LT, final consonant blend. Magkatabi ang letra sa dulo ng salita. Mask, SK. Yung SK ay nasa dulo ng salitang mask. Gift, gift. Yung FT ay ang consonant letters na sa dulo ng salitang gift. And that's how easy it is. Now, we have answered already learning task number 2. I hope everything is clear. We have two types or two kinds of consonant blends. The initial consonant blend, which is actually at the beginning of a word. And then, the final consonant blend, which is located almost at the end of each word. Nandun talaga sa dulo ng salita. Yun yung letra na hinahanap natin. Okay? Now, let's move on to the learning task number 3. We have the following initial consonant blends. Let's have the following. Repeat after me. Blue, blue, glue, glue, green, green, grow, grow, flat, flat, glow, glow, trap, trap, trail, trail, prize, prize, snow, snow, claw, claw, trip, trip, clear, clear, spot, spot, trash, trash. Remember, my dear learners, when we talk about initial consonant blends, we have either 2 or 3 consonant letters, which is actually at the beginning of a word. Let's move. Blue. The correct answer is BL. Glue. The answer is GL. Green. The answer is GR. Grow. The answer is GR. Flat. The answer is FL. Glow. The answer is GL. Trap. The answer is TR. Trail. The answer is TR. Prize. The answer is PR. Snow. The answer is SN. Claw. Our answer, CL. Trip. The answer is TR. Clear. The answer is CL. Spot. The answer is SP. And for the last item, trash. The answer is TR. As you can see, my dear learners, it's very easy for us to identify the initial consonant blends. We have the following answers. Please take note. Have it bear in mind that when we talk about initial consonant blends, ang mga letra ay kinakailangan na consonant letters. Kinakailangan ay magkatabi. Pwedeng 2 letters or pwede rin ang 3 letters. Is that clear? These are the answers for our items number 1 to number 15 in learning task number 3. Now, let's move on. Learning task number 4. Let's identify the final consonant blends in these following words. Everybody, read after me. Bark, bark, bulk, bulk, plant, plant, cart, cart, sulk, sulk, hint, hint, pink, pink, list, list, toast, toast, camp, camp, part, part, child, child, corn, corn, bulb, bulb, milk, milk. Now, my dear learners, since we are identifying the final consonant blend in this item, consonant blend start with the word bark. It is RK. Bulk, it's LK. For plant, it's NT. For cart, it's NT. Sorry, for cart, it's RT. For salt, again, for salt, it's LK. For hint, it's NT. For pink, it's NK. For list, it's ST. For toast, it's ST. For camp, it's MP. For part, it's RT. For child, it's LD. For corn, it's RN. For bulb, it's LB. And for the word milk, it's LK. My dear learners, as you can see here, when we talk about the final consonant blends, these are the letters, the consonant letters, which actually found at the last part of a word. Therefore, when we talk about consonant blends, remember, two consonant letters which can be found at the beginning, which is what we call as the initial consonant blend, at kapag nasa dulo, final consonant blend. Ulitin natin mga bata, pag nasa unahan, initial consonant blend. Pag nasa hulihan, final consonant blend. Magaling mga bata. Ngayon, ako ay magbibigay ng challenge. Makikita po ninyo sa inyong screen, itatype ng ating webinar director, yung ibibigay ko po na consonant blend. Gusto ko, magbigay kayo sa akin ng 2 words na yun ang magiging sagot. Okay? Ready na ba sa challenge ko? Kunyari, binigay ko, TR. Tapos nakita niyo yung word na TR dyan sa baba. Magbibigay kayo ng 2 words sa akin, like for example, tree. T-R-E-E. O, di ba? O, isang answer yung tree. Pag TR, pwede rin ang trap. T-R-A-P. O, di ba? Ganun lang ha. Nakikita po ninyo yung aking example. So, sa mga learners na nanonood ngayon, challenge to ha. Ready na ba? Makinig ng mabuti. Ang aking unang initial consonant blend ay letter S, H, R. S, H, R. Give me 2 words na nagsisimula sa S, H, R. Isip. Isip nga po. Okay, online, magbigay sa akin ng 2 salita na nagsisimula sa SHR. Remember, SHR is an initial consonant blend because it is at the beginning of a word. Tandaan, pwedeng 2 letters, pwedeng 3 letters. Let's see. According to our viewers who are currently watching, ay isa lang ang binigay nila. Sabi ko, 2 ibigay na sagot. Ayan. Sabi ni Ariel de los Santos, shrink, shrimp. Very good. Sabi naman ni Ma'am Dina Jimenez, shrimp, shrug. O, di ba? Husay. O, mga bata, tandaan, SHR. Okay? Sabi naman ni Sir Marlon Cadelinia, shrine. Ayan, tama po yun. Pero sir, 2 yung hinihingi ko. Ayan, okay, very good. Meron din tayo nakita na sagot ni Angel Valentino, shrimp and shred. Very good. Oh, Are you ready for my next challenge? Ngayon, dalawang words ulit ha. Ang susunod natin na initial consonant blend ay S, S, T, R. Think of two words na nagsisimula sa STR. Remember, STR is still an initial consonant blend kasi nandun siya sa unahan. Two words, okay, na nagsisimula sa STR. Online, give us your answers. Tignan nga natin. Ayan. According to Sir Ariel de los Santos, strand, strap. Correct. Tama po yun. We have another answer coming from Marlon Cadelinia. Sabi niya ay ang bilis umandar. Ayan. Sabi niya, stress and stray. Ayan, ang gagaling ng ating mga participants. Ang active, o di ba? Sabi naman ni Elma Magno, strip, strive. Very good. Sabi naman ni Zenny Ohano Fuentes, stripe, stroke. Ang galing. Tandaan ha, meron pa tayong susunod. Next, sabi po dito ni Hill de Calman Cabote, ayan, ang dami natin nakikitang sagot. Sabi nila, ayan, stripe and strap. Ayan. Ngayon, ready na ba sa aking susunod na initial consonant blend? Isip ha, eto, medyo i-challenge ko kayo. Okay? Ready? Ang letter natin ay, yung ating pong gagamitin na initial consonant blend ay S, P, L. Again, S, P, L. Isip ng dalawang salita na nagsisimula ang letra sa S, P, L. Think. Okay, to our participants, give two words na nagsisimula dapat sa ating initial consonant blend na S, P, L. Ready? Begin. S, P, L. Nag-iisip sila ng mabuti S, P, L po. Wow! According to Joseph Conrad Bulaklak, ang galing, ang bilis niya mag-isip. Ang sagot niya ay splash, split. Ayan, ang galing. Ang husay. Siyang pinakamabilis ha. Meron pa ba? Naghihintay kami ng other answers. Sabi ni Sir Ariel de los Santos, splinter. Okay, sige. Ayan. Dinadagdagan ng ang daya. Ayan. Dapat yung separated word. Ayan. Think ha. SPL na po tayo. SPL. Ayan. Meron pa bang ibang words aside dun sa naibigay kanina? Napahanap kayo sa dictionary, no? Aminin nyo. Ayan. Isip po. SPL. Ayan. According to Nis Acero Pagya, ang sagot niya, splendid and split. Di ba? Di ba na-challenge kayo? Ang tatandaan natin ay pag initial consonant blend, pwedeng 2 letters sa unahan o 3 letters. Ngayon, lipat tayo ha. So kapag tinuro niyo sa mga bata, ganun din siya. Pag sinabi naman natin na final consonant blend, nasa dulo. Okay, this is my challenge. Final consonant blend naman tayo. Mag-isip kayo ng dalawang words na dun siya nag-e-end. Remember, final consonant blend. Our letters or our final consonant blend is actually S, M. Hindi Schumart ha. S, M. Mag-isip ng dalawang words na nag-e-end sa SM. This is our final consonant blend. Think of 2 words na nag-e-end sa SM. Think. Okay, aabangan namin online. Ano ang inyong kasagutan? Meron na ba tayong dumating na kasagutan? Again, we are looking for 2 words na nag-e-end sa S at M. Ay, ang tatalino ng ating mga participants. Grade 3 lang po tayo. Ayan. Ayan. According to Joseph Conrad Bulaklak, prism and autism. Very good. Tama po ang sagot na yon. Sila po, yung word po na yun ay gumagamit ng final consonant blend. Ayan. Ay, ang talino naman ng sagot na to. According to Ariel, grade 3 lang po, Sir Ariel. Meron kang feminism, grade 3. Ayan. Thank you, Sir Ariel. Ayan. So, we have also chasm and racism. Ayan. Ito, ang talino. According to Raquel Viray, legalism, spiritualism. Ang galing. Ayan. Ang galing-galing naman. According to Brian Pinion, spasm and sarcasm. Very good. Remember, yung dalawang consonant letters na kapag nalagay natin sa dulo, yan ay tinatawag natin na final consonant blend. Isa pa ha, last challenge. Pahihirapan ko. Ayan. Isip tayo. Ang ating gagamitin po na last two letters ay SK. SK. Our final consonant blend is SK. I repeat, SK. Isip pa, think of two words which actually ends with SK sa ating final consonant blend. Okay? Online, ano ang sagot? Share po sa amin. Isip sila, hanap ng dictionary. Ano kaya yung SK? Ayan. Hanap po o isip po ng dalawang salita na nag-end sa SK. Okay? Oh, wow! Sir Ariel talaga. Ayan. Ang kanyang ibinigay na answer ay risk and asterisk. Very good. These words actually ends with a consonant with a final consonant blend na SK. We have also a very nice answer coming from Hill de Calman Kabutay. Sabi niya, task, mask. Very good. Ayan. Meron pa po ba tayong ibang kasagutan? SK. According to Glenn Dodoy Estrelanes, task, as. Simpleng-simple, di ba? Ang galing. We have also risk and mask. Nice one, Analisa de Villa Masangkay. We also have desk and dusk. Ayan. Ang husay. So, remember, my dear learners, yon ang tinatawag natin na initial consonant blend at final consonant blend. At yon ang lesson sa week 3 po ng ating pong self-learning module. But it's not yet ending there. May kadugtong pa po. My dear learners, I want you to open your self-learning module, the pivot, yung ginagamit po natin from Calabarzon. Open it sa page 14. And I'll be sharing again my screen. Okay? Please, open it. Punta kayo ng page 14. Okay? Our next topic is all about words and phrases in text. And it is very easy. Pag sinabi nating words, salita lang. Pag sinabi nating phrases, bumubuo siya ng isang idea, pero hindi buong buo na nagiging isang sentence. For us to easily understand that, we have two groups, Group A and Group B. I'll read it for you. Park, girl, tree, flag, table, mask, journey, car, clock. All of the words here in Group A are single. Isa lang, di ba? Pag single, iisa lang, ang tawag natin ay word. Word. Okay? Pag single lang, word ang tawag natin doon. Now, I want you to focus on Group B. In the park, beautiful girl, huge tree, colorful flag. On the table, wearing a mask, long journey, new car, old tower clock. As you could see here, it doesn't have a complete thought, but it gives us a description or an idea. Then, we call that as a phrase. Ang phrase ay pwedeng maging 2 words or 3 words or more than that. Remember, when we talk about words, these are letters which are combined together to give a certain meaning. It may vary in length and number of letters, but words are only one word. We have a short and long words. Please take note of that. But when we talk about phrases, these are formed by combining the words together. It may provide descriptions or ideas. Now, let's focus with the underlined words, which is actually seen in page 15 of your self-learning module. Let's try to identify if these items are actually a word or a phrase. Number one, think. Is it a word or phrase? If your answer is word, then you are correct. We move on to number two. Lovely as a tree. Lovely as a tree. If your answer is phrase, then you are correct. Number three. Hungry mouth. Hungry mouth. If your answer is phrase, then you are correct. Phrase. Number four. Sweet flowing breast. Again, sweet flowing breast. If your answer is phrase, then you are correct. Number five. God. God. If your answer is word, then you are correct. Number six. Her leafy arms. Her leafy arms. If your answer is a phrase, then you are correct. Please focus. A word is only a word. While when we talk about a phrase, it is a combination of words joined together, but it doesn't have a complete thought. It's just a description. It's just an idea. Number one, word. Number two, phrase. Number three, phrase. Number four, phrase. Number five, word. Number six, phrase. And these are the answers which are found in page 15 of your self-learning module. Please take note to copy it in your respective notebook. Let's move on. From number 7 to number 12. Number 7, summer. Summer. The answer is word. Number 8, in her hair. In her hair. The correct answer, phrase. Number 9, snow. Snow. The correct answer, word. Number 10, leaves. Leaves. The correct answer, word. Number 11, poems. Poems. Or it can be poems. Kasi may dalawang pronunciation. It can be poems or poems. Depende po sa gusto natin. But this time, babanggitin ko siya as poems. Ayan ang gusto ko. Poems. Ano kaya ito? The correct answer, word. Number 12, a tree. A tree. The correct answer, it's a phrase. My dear learners who are currently watching, do not be deceived by the use of an article a, an, and the. Even if they are connected to a word, automatically it changes the concept. It became a phrase. Therefore, for number 12, even if it is quite short, a tree, dinagdagan mo lang ng a o letter A, phrase na po yun because it uses an article. Let's review. Number 7, word. Number 8, phrase. Number 9, word. Number 10, word. Number 11, word. And number 12, phrase. Isn't it easy? Now, let's move on to another item. This is located actually in page 15 of your self-learning module. I have already indicated certain words. Sabi ko nga, I am a tutor. So, hindi ko siya kinakailangan i-detail. So, ikukwento ko lang. Number 1, what is in late autumn? Is it word or phrase in late autumn? If your answer is phrase, then you are correct. We move on. Number 2, warm sunshine. Warm sunshine. If your answer is phrase, then you are correct. Number 3, fiddle. Fiddle. If your answer is word, then you are correct. Number 4, take note of it, a bite. A bite. Is it a phrase or a word? If your answer is a phrase, then you are correct. Number 5, to store up. To store up. If your answer is phrase, then you are correct. Let's move on to the next item. Number 6, summer. Summer. Is it a word or a phrase? If your answer is word, then you are correct. Next one, shoulders. Shoulders. If your answer is word, then you are correct. Number 8, making music. What is making music? If your answer is phrase, then you are correct. Number 9, barebacks. Barebacks. If your answer is phrase, then you are correct. Last item, work. Work. If your answer is word, then you are correct. My dear learners, we already end up with our lesson. Tapos na po. At tandaan, madali lamang matukoy kung yan ba ay word o phrase. Word, kapag ito ay isang salita lang. Kapag sinabi nating phrase, a combination of words. With all of these things na nakita ninyo, sana ay nasagutan ninyo ng maayos ang inyong mga activities sa self-learning module para sa mga magulang. Nakita ninyo kung paano po gagabayan ang inyong anak para maintindihan kung ano ba ang word at phrase at kung ano rin ang una nating na-discuss na tungkol po sa initial consonant blends at final consonant blends. And with that, this is your online tutor, Tutor Mark, saying bye-bye. See you next week.